Hello! And we're back for a little bit. Not gonna stream for too long tonight. Just gonna stream for a couple hours probably. I don't want to. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, it's the boy. Like I was just saying, you know, I'm not gonna be around for too long tonight. I'm just gonna play for a little bit. I didn't want to spend too long not streaming, you know. Hey, Fox. Good to see you too. Felt like it had been ages since I've been streaming anything, so I wanted to come back and stream for a little bit. Alright, so whoops. I did do a little bit of stuff off stream. Not too much, just a little bit of grinding. Fortunately, I didn't think about this because this guy's gonna send in an ice type and I'm gonna be in trouble. Uh-oh. Well, I'm leading with Priscilla. Hopefully I can take him down with this. It's not like I have the time to... Oh, he's gonna psychic me dead. Oh, Ice Punch. It gives me a chance. I probably will still die, though. No? Okay. Hey, Pokemon, let's go! Thank you for the bits, Fox. Oh, there's no PP left for that. Great. That's right, because I was grinding a little bit, and then I just saved and quit because it was late and I was tired. Alright, Priscilla, you're gonna go down, but that's okay, because you're gonna burn them. Unless Will-O-Wisp misses, which will be sad if it does. It didn't. That's good. And there goes Priscilla. That's fine. Oh, she lived. I wasn't expecting that. Leftovers, too good. Well, I can't exactly switch out because half my team was weak to ice and they'll get destroyed. So I'm just gonna quick attack since I'm out of flamethrowers. Get a bit of damage on it at least. Alright. Let's just let Alfie take care of this. Oh, Alfie, you were so much cuter before I evolved you. Oh well. Still got them pretty blue eyes, that's all that matters. Hey, Aurelian. Forgot I had the XP share on Aurelian. Sandstorm? That's eminently more useful than Sand Tomb. In fact, it probably will hit harder. Oh, that's not even an exaggeration. Alright, so the problem I ran into. Alfie is the right level, but everyone else is way under-leveled now. Like, Miss Slappy is the closest to 34, and she's still lower level than every single trainer Pokemon around this area. So, I need to go to the Poke Center right over here. Yeah, but, I mean, it is what it is, you know? Alright, Miss Slappy can take care of this thing pretty easy. Just slaps for days. That's fine. So, if you missed it before, what happened at the end of last stream? It's been a week, so you know it makes sense if you forget. What happened at the end of last stream was, I ran into, geez, I don't even remember. It's been so long. I was chasing down Famine, one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I was chasing down Famine and trying to take him out. And I ran up to the top of Mount Chimney, where Famine and the Inquisition, with these explodery head guys, and they were fighting, and I helped the leader of the Inquisition beat Famine back, and then the leader of the Inquisition is like, oh, Gleese, who is the only friend you've had this entire time, has been lying to you and is trying to take advantage of the situation. There's the East Hoenn and West Hoenn, and Gleese is trying to take control of West Hoenn, which is where we are. And then now my character is kind of on the Inquisition side, kind of. So here I am in Fallarbor Town, which is a home to the Inquisition. And yeah, they're apparently not evil, or maybe they are, and they're just the lesser of two evils. I don't know. My dog is barking a lot. I need to go see what's going on there. Hold on. Jeez. Nothing was wrong. She just wanted me to come pet her. Dogs. Whatever. We're back. Okay. Anyway. Back to what I was doing. I need to train everybody up. I need to get Aurelian evolved. I need to get Sheldon, and Priscilla and Slappy and Rico caught up to Alfie's level. So unfortunately there's going to be a lot of grinding, and that's probably mostly all I'm going to be doing this time. Yeah, just dog being dog. The Island of Calm is too weird for us to stay there long, otherwise we end up like the Deadly Seven. Yeah. Hey, I want to warn you, you know the Deadly Seven? They won't stop fighting you just because you're on our side. They're completely insane. I guessed as much. I don't get it. I know that if you stay too long on the Island of Calm, you go insane. That's how we got the Deadly Seven. But why did the boss move us all out to Fallarbor? It's so much closer to the danger zone. She must have a reason. Go, Humbone! Paint that sign! I'm Red Carmine. My Humbone and I are paint all the Inquisition signs. Alright. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm on guard. Sorry, yep, I knew it. Meeting hall, formerly Super Rank Contest Hall. Barracks, formerly Move Tutor's house. See what's over here. Fossil Maniac's house. Wait, I should go to the base until everyone up arrived. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, I'm gonna be grinding first. So, here we go with that. There's Skarmory, you're a really cool Pokemon. Get burned. Thanks for the experience. Alright. Let's go oh, jeez. So, the thing is, Alfie is now Dragon type, which means that she is now weak to Ice, which is a problem, and means that I need Priscilla to be good that much more. I'm going to be relying on Priscilla a lot going forward since Alfie is now weak to Ice. So, she's gotta be trained up. I'm just gonna quick attack him, because he's not really a threat. Oh, this is gonna take a while though. Well. As long as he's not using Dizzy Punch or Teeter Dance, I'm fine. Did Teeter Dance even exist in this generation? I don't remember. I think it did. Yeah, I don't want to use up my... For some reason, I only get 8 flamethrowers for some reason. So I need to make what I have count. Yeah, Priscilla's awesome. I love Ninetales. Oh, dogs are going off again. Oh, jeez. Closed due to lack of ash. It's locked, of course. Hi there. I bet that's... Ah, jeez. Well, the dogs decided to shut up on their own this time without me having to go up there. That's good. Let's will-o-wisp this guy and then switch out. Ow, I'm glad I will-o-wisped him. Burned him. Get the burn. Get the burn. Yes. Oh, I said I was gonna switch, didn't I? Well, I guess I'm not doing that, and actually. It's a severed head, looking around like it's alive. Trainer tips. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have a Vespa now. Meep, 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 meep. Let's just burn him and start spamming quick attack. I need to preserve my fire pumps. Fire pump. What a dumb. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not taking that route. Not taking that route. Yeah, I only have 6 left. Just quick attack. Oh. Well, this works too, because the burn was going to be doing most of the damage anyway. And I still get leftovers recovery, so it's not like, you know. It just takes a while. And he's spamming hypnosis anyway, so trying to use an item to wake up would have been a bad idea. I haven't worn these headphones since the last time I streamed. Shaped more. They're not shaped the way I remembered. Weird. Would you wake up, Priscilla? I mean, you're regenerating health and he's losing health every turn, so it doesn't matter that much. It's just annoying. I guess she needed a rest. Oh my god, am I getting... I got the max turns of sleep. I actually got the max turns of sleep. Good thing he's burned. Oh, and it confused. I got the max turns of sleep and then got confused on the last turn I was asleep. Nice. I did not leave a Pokemon at the daycare. I couldn't. I don't think. Oh no, I could have, but I didn't. I did not. I should go leave Pupper in there, actually. Oh my god. What a nightmare. I'd be dead if not for leftovers. Against the friggin' Spinda. Am I even gonna hit this thing a single time? Nope, I'm not gonna... I burned it and then spent the entire rest of the battle unable to do anything. How amazing is that? I'm gonna use up some more potions on this. On the bright side, that it didn't actually use up any quick attack PP. So that's good. Alright, I guess I'll head back towards the daycare then. It's pretty far away at this point, but why not? Yeah, no effort win, just burn and sleep. Okay, I hope this thing doesn't have Arena Trap because it gives almost no experience, and it's not worth fighting. But if it does have Arena Trap, I'm forced to fight it. Just get out of my way. Alright, while I'm going through the desert, no worries about Arena Trap now. Let's go. That's right. Arena Trap does not work on Pokemon that are flying type or have... what the hell? Wild Golem? Alright, Hey, Alfie. Hey, Alfie, get in there. And give us all a decent chunk of experience. I hope Alfie actually learns Dragon type moves, because that Dragon typing is not going to be helpful otherwise. It just gives her an exploitable weakness. Oh, that wasn't actually that much experience. Weird. I would expect Golem to have a higher base experience yield than that, given what it is. Get out of it. I haven't played Pokemon Ruby in so long, I'm not used to controlling this thing anymore. I mean, it's not the Mach Bike, but it controls identically to it. I'm just bad at the Mach Bike now. I used to be so good with the Mach Bike. I used to be able to run all the way. I used to be able to run all the way through Tier 2's Earth's the second the return to the Sky Pillar. I used to be able to go through the whole thing without touching a single wall. Like I practiced that crap back in the day. Let's get this out of the way. Take it. Slap it. Slap it out of the way. Alright. I know exactly which Pokemon I'm going to leave in here. Hey, lady. Give me a minute. Pupper. And my shiny Trapinch named Darius. You guys might have missed me catching that. Get Pupper in there. Raise my Pupper. And also raise Darius, because he's useless until he evolves a little bit. And then pull Sheldon and Priscilla back out. Alright. Let's actually look at Alfie's stats. Let's look at Alfie's stats. Like, I never really looked at him before. Okay, so special defense is absurdly high. Attack is high. HP is alright. Defense is very low. Special attack and speed are mediocre. Alright, so, like, special defense is absurdly high. That's kind of crazy how high special defense is. But everything else, you know, like, I think her defense was actually higher before she evolved, which is dumb. Just Pupper and Darius, you can only put in 2. You can only put 2 in the daycare. But like, Miss Slappy has that much more defense than Alfie and is 7 levels lower. Priscilla has more defense than Alfie and is 8 levels lower, and also not a defensive Pokemon at all. Why is Alfie's defense so low now? Jeez. Oh well. Just means it's just gonna force me to use more than one Pokemon, which is a good thing. It could be keyboard latency too, because I am not playing on a gamepad, so that could be part of it, but only a little bit of it, because I am just bad with the Mach Bike now. Oh. Almost got all the way through the desert without getting in a fight. Hi there, Sandshrew. I love how my dogs have been quiet all day, and then as soon as I start streaming, that's when they start going bonkers. Oh my god. Okay, they're really going off. I need to go see what's going on. I'll be right back again. One of my neighbors was daring to walk their dog within line of sight of our front door. And that's what my dogs were freaking out over. Alright, I'm just getting out of here. This thing's evasion and defense are not worth fighting with Ryuko. Ah, jeez. Oh boy. Sandvale, I'm out of here. I know, right? The sheer audacity. How dare they walk their dogs? I just closed the front door. Because we have a storm door and then also a front door. So I just closed the wooden door so my dogs can't see out the front door anymore. Oh my god, you piece of crap. I'm just leaving. Bye. It still says BRB. I am so sorry. There we go. Sorry. I haven't streamed in a while. I'm still getting whatever. Sorry about that. I just kind of came back and sat back down without really thinking about it. Oh, hello, Skarmory. I just put out a Pokemon that can't deal with Skarmory. Let's get Priscilla in there. You're welcome, bud. Steel Wing, not very effective. Steel attacks not being very effective against fire is not something that comes up very often. Although interestingly, this is something that I'd also think that not many people realize, but fire type also resists fairy. Obviously there aren't any fairies in this game, but fire resists fairy and steel, which steel is one of fairy's counters. So like, it's an interesting dichotomy, because there's a lot of things that, like, fire has a lot of resistances now. Like, fun fact, fire has gained more resistances over time than any other type. Because in Gen 1 it was bugged and fire does not resist ice, and in Gen 2 that was fixed so that fire properly resisted ice, and also steel type was introduced which fire resisted, and then later fairy type was introduced which fire also resisted. So fire has gained 3 resistances since Gen 1, which has turned it into a much better defensive typing, although it's still not great because it's still weak to water, rock, and earth, or ground, which are 3 of the most common attacking types, but you know, it has resistances. It's definitely, well, I mean, objectively, water is the best type of the starters, but fire is making a case for itself recently. Not the actual fire starters, because, you know, I mean, really. But fire as a type, compared to water and grass. I mean, Talonflame isn't actually good because it's fire typing. I take that back. I guess I should talk to the people in here because that lady is like blocking the PC, and I'm guessing I need to talk to her to get her to move. Hi. Oh, hello, Kyrie. So glad you could make it. The chefs and heads didn't make the journey too hard, I hope. Nah, it's okay. There were a couple of tough heads, but otherwise it was fine. Good. Well, I'll get out of your way. You can find me later at my house. And yeah, a girl showed up here looking for you. She said she'd heard you be here. Her name was Alicia. Yeah, that's her. Well, see you around. Alright. We're having a drinking contest. No. I'm 12. See you later. Tisk tisk Snakewood, promoting underage drinking. Well, my stream health line is a flat line. I'm not used to seeing that. it usually peaks and valleys all over the place, but it's actually being 12 is 21. Alright. Actually, your character in this game is supposed to be 16, which is interesting, but it's still underage. Rock smash. Oh, he lived. Wasn't ready for that. And he dizzy punched me. Ow. God! Legal in some countries. Yeah. Also, hi Sydney, you doing alright? Oh my god, screw these things! Screw these things! Come on! Are you serious? I just want to get experience once! Oh my god, and he has Psybeam too! Miss Slappy's gonna die, isn't she? Yep. Oh my god, hit yourself twice. No. You can go heal Miss Slappy. I guess I could put Priscilla up front instead for a little bit. That's so annoying. Been creeping? Yeah, alright. That's fine. I'm just grinding right now. Because I've been progressing the story too quickly, and my team has been falling behind. So, it's gotten to a point now. It got to a point, like, I've already done some grinding off stream, but it got to a point where Alfie was the only Pokemon I had that could fight the trainers I was fighting. And as soon as it started getting to a point where they were sending out Pokemon that were strong against her, it started being a real issue. So, because Alfie was seriously like 10 levels above everyone else in my team, which is not great. Especially because, surprisingly, I feel like, you know, honestly, I think Alfie was better before I evolved her. I think Alfie was better before the evolution. She lost defense, didn't gain that much attack, and didn't gain much speed. And the special defense doesn't matter because she gained an ice weakness because she gained dragon typing. Bulletproof is nice, but like, I mean, Oblivious wasn't doing me any favors, but still, like, jeez. But yeah, that's where my life is right now. No, Psybeam. I bet this is gonna confuse me, isn't it? No, wow. I'm amazed. Fire pump. Now the burn's gonna kill him. Good. You know, the worst part about this is these stupid Spindas. Like, they don't give that much experience, but I still gotta have Priscilla out front because I might run into a Skarmory. So, and Priscilla's the only one that can really deal with Skarmory. I mean, Alfie can, because Alfie can deal with anything, but except an Ice type at this point. Or Dragon type, they would wreck her too. Actually, well, both those are special types, so it's not that big a deal, but still, you know, like, it's the principle. I don't know what I'm saying. I've been streaming for 30 minutes and I'm already tired. That's funny. And a bit sad. Joke's on you, I'm always tired. Yeah, well. Not so much for me. Beep, 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 beep. At least this guy doesn't talk as much as Nurse Joy does. That's good, at least. I'm gonna get everyone up to at least level 36 before I move on. So I might just grind this entire stream. I don't know yet. I might grind actually, getting everyone to 36 on these things might take an entire stream and then some. But I will have everyone at least level 36 before I start my next stream of this game. I'll say that much at least. But we'll see how things go. This is just gonna be a chill, hanging out, doing a little bit of streaming, getting a little, just keeping the game fresh in people's minds, you know? But more than anything, I need to get a better chair. This chair is terrible for streaming. It's extremely uncomfortable to sit in for any length of time, and my neck has been just killing me. Like that one time where I streamed this game for 8 hours straight one night. 20 questions? Sure, why not? This is the grinding day. Getting back into it with a good bunch of grinding. I should have done more off stream, but I just had so much stuff going on and I wanted to do it. Oh my god. It's gonna be another one of these, isn't it? Oh boy. Hobbies or interests outside of streaming? I'm a music junkie. I'll spend a lot of time looking up music just because I like looking up music. Obviously the games I play on stream, like RPGs and rhythm games and stuff, but I also play, I've played World of Warcraft since 2007, and late 2007 I should clarify, like it was right at the turn of 2008, 2007, 2008. Or wait, no, it was at the beginning of 2008 that I started playing World of Warcraft because I got it for my birthday, which is in February. So I got it for my birthday in February 2008, and I confused myself because Wrath of the Lich King started in 2008, but I knew that I started playing before Wrath of the Lich King. Whatever. MMOs, that's one of my hobbies. Right now I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV a lot, which you would know if you've been looking at Discord, because it shows up a lot on there. I've gotten almost level 68 on my Dragoon Final Fantasy XIV. I have been taking way too long to get caught up on, like, I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV for, like, 3 years at this point. I started playing not quite a year before Heavensward landed. And I did not get caught up on the main storyline. I did not finish the main story quest of A Realm Reborn until about 3 months after Heavensward landed. And I did not finish the main story quest of Heavensward until about 5 months after Stormblood landed. So, I'm going to try to get caught up on the main story quest of Final Fantasy XIV before Stormblood ends. I'm going to finish the Stormblood story before Stormblood ends. I'm going to get to that level capped part of the game this time and actually get to enjoy it this time instead of just oh, well, I'm done. Time to move on. Oh, hold on. My dad's calling. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My dad is at the hospital right now where my mom is. He's keeping me posted on what's going on with her. So, anyway. My favorite Final Fantasy. Of the ones that I have beaten, so I have beaten Final Fantasy 3, not 6, 3. The one on the remake, the 3D remake of 3 on the DS. I beat that one. I have beaten Final Fantasy 10. I have beaten Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2, mostly because I've just I didn't want to believe that they were as bad as they were, so I just kept it up, and then they were over before I knew it. Anyway, that's not fair. I did enjoy the games while I was playing them. Of the ones that I've beaten, I'd say that 10 was my favorite. But overall, and like I specify the ones I've beaten because if I haven't beaten it, then that means I can't possibly have a full opinion on it, you know? So, I would like to play. I don't have any way to, unfortunately. Oh, poison. I don't have any way to, unfortunately, but I would like to play Final Fantasy VI on stream because I've never beaten it, and I would love that. I love what I've seen of that game. I've never gotten very far in it, but I love what I've done in that game. So, I would love to play Final Fantasy VI on stream if I could find a way to. I don't want to have to play the Steam version, but I could. You know, I could. Apparently the Steam version isn't as bad as it used to be. Oh god, that's horrible. That's so horrible. The poison effect. I'm glad that they did away with poison damage out of battle in later generations. It's been 3 generations since they did that. That's crazy to me. My favorite Final Fantasy that I've beaten is 10 though. But I would love to play 6 on stream, like beat the whole thing, because I know it's great, but I know it's great, and I've played it a lot, but I've gotten, okay, so, no spoilers, but I've gotten to the, factory that Celis takes you to. So, no spoilers as to why, or how far into the game that is, if anybody hasn't played it. But anybody who has played it would know what I'm talking about, probably. And that's the furthest I've gotten. And I've gotten to that point and just up to that point on 3 different times. And every time I get that far, you know, or around that far, something distracts me away from Final Fantasy VI. By the time I come back to it, it's been long enough that I want to refresh myself in the story and start over from the beginning. And yeah, jeez. I need something to galvanize me to actually finish the game. I've always been. Not crucify me for this, but I've always been a bigger Dragon Quest fan than Final Fantasy fan. I've beat Dragon Quest 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So I've beaten more Dragon Quest games than Final Fantasy games. I'm super excited about Dragon Quest 11 on the Switch, by the way. Like, super excited. I need to find my copy of Dragon Quest 6. The only reason I haven't beaten it is because I lost my copy. If it weren't for me having, also, by the way, nice that I keep getting status effects the first battle I get into every time I leave this Pokemon Center. That's wonderful. Anyway, the only reason I don't have Flush, like beat every Dragon Quest from 4 through 9, is because I lost my copy of Dragon Quest 6 and can't find it anywhere. And I'm sad about that. Because I've beaten 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. You know, like, and 10 never got an American release, unfortunately. And I've never played the Famicom ones, the first 3. So, the ones that were Dragon Warrior in the US. I guess 4, 5, and 6 were also Dragon Warrior at first, and then Dragon Quest. Well, I think up to 8. I think 8 was the first one that got the proper Dragon Quest title in America. Like 1 through 7 were all labeled as Dragon Warrior instead because of copyright issues. From what I remember. But yeah, I love Dragon Quest. Like, I've always been a Dragon Quest fan over Final Fantasy, which, oh my god, would you Oh my, I'm just gonna flee. Sandshrew is not worth the. It's too much of a headache for not enough experience. I'm out of here. But yeah, like beating Dragon Quest VII was one of the biggest adventures of my gaming life. Second, probably only to beating Xenoblade Chronicles, which, by the way, oh my god, that game is massive. I'm not saying Dragon Quest VII isn't, because Dragon Quest VII, oh my god, these enemies! If only there was some place I could grind that was a bit less status effect heavy, but there isn't really. Whatever. Dragon Quest VII, it's a massive, 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 massive game. And I did a bunch of grinding in that. Like, I had all, like, the bonus, I had, like, the bonus jobs on all my characters and everything. Like, the ones you have to do, like, all sorts of bonus, extra stuff to unlock. Like the Sage and the Champion and all that. Nintendo, then PC, then don't care. Generally. Screw this! Quit spamming hypnosis at me! So I am completely ambivalent between PlayStation and Xbox. Like, I don't really care about either one. Nintendo is my first choice most of the time. If it's on the Switch, I'm gonna get it on the Switch. And I'm a fan of most PC gaming. I love the customizability of PC gaming. You know, there's so much freedom of choice in general in PC gaming, and I love that. And mouse and keyboard is generally my preferred control scheme for a lot of different types of games. So that's also why I like PC gaming. But I'm also just a big Nintendo fan. Retro gamer, kind of. Like, yeah, I'm playing a Pokemon Ruby right now, Pokemon Ruby Romhack right now, but I also, like, I mean, my favorite game of all time is Ori and the Blind Forest, and I've said that before, which is not a retro game at all. It's a Metroidvania, but it's not like a retro game. If you use, okay, I was about to say, if he uses Hypnosis, I'm gonna throw something. Oh good, my leftovers took place before the burn. That's cool. I just, like... They were hard to love. Like, Nintendo was hard to love during the Wii U era. I mean, we had Smash Brothers and the extensive Virtual Console, but, I mean... There was... Okay, it's like there was great stuff on the Wii U, but there wasn't enough great stuff on the Wii U, you know? It kind of deserved its reputation overall. Oh good, another burn. Dizzy Punch. Doesn't matter if he confuses me. But now with the Switch, like, I have Xenoblade Chronicles sitting behind me. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, more accurately, and I'm just sitting here looking back at my Switch, like, Pokemon Switch? Getting a Switch capture card is really high on my list of priorities, let me just say that. Oh my god, why did I even try to use Will-O-Wisp? Now I was gonna... Okay, he didn't use... That's good. Apparently, Fire Pump has a very, very high burn chance. Retro Gamer. Oh, in that regard, yeah. I've, I mean, well, my camera isn't on right now, but I mean, yeah. The stuff... I don't approve of the Switch till they put Mario Maker on it. That's kind of shallow, I think. I mean, Mario Maker's great and all, but like... And you know it's gonna happen, and there's already such amazing stuff on the Switch. I don't know. But like... let me... Can I even... Nah, I'm not going to. I was gonna flip over to a camera view and like show off the stuff I have behind me. But, I have... so that shelf that's behind me whenever I'm streaming, It has controllers and consoles from all sorts of different generations. I don't blame you, Aaron. So I have an NES, a working NES, mind you. I just need, I still have cords. I played it a few months ago just for a little bit, just to make sure it was still worked. 2 controllers and a Mario Duck Hunt cartridge propped up so it's visible. Super Nintendo with Mario All Stars and a controller. A Nintendo 64 with Hey You Pikachu and a 64 controller. PSX, the small PlayStation one. I'll pull it up and make it more visible, but it's been behind me on every stream. It's just hard to see because it's not that big and it's kind of far away from the camera. The small PSX, the small tiny little white box, and a Sega Genesis. Neither of those have games in them. Not that you would be able to see the PSX. About 13 amiibo, I think. 2 Game Boy Advance SPs, link cable. Yeah, me too, kind of. I kind of wish I could stream Hey You Pikachu too. That would be really funny, but I don't have any way of streaming it, unfortunately. I only have 3 fire pumps left. I gotta remember that. Anyway, I also have Generation 1 DS, like the really big fat gray one, with the Guitar Hero, the DS Guitar Hero attachment, which I am still amazed to this day works as well as it does. Like the DS Guitar Heroes were not nearly so bad as they seem like they should be. A couple GameCube controllers, a Dreamcast controller. I need to find my Dreamcast and put it back there, make it visible as well. It's in storage somewhere. I just need to dig through and try to find it. A PS2 controller, a PS1 controller, and a Wii controller with a nunchuck and a classic controller as well. That's all the stuff I have lined up behind me. It's a lot longer of a list than I realized. Holy crap! Oh, what? What happened? Someone set up us the. That's 2 shinies! I've gotten 2 shinies in this game so far. Why? Who, where, why, and how? Okay. I would like to send out. Oh wait, it's poison. It's steel type, so it's immune to poison. I need to find my Genesis controllers as well, because I have controllers of every. I have controllers for every console that I have back there except for Genesis. And I don't know where my Genesis controller is. Of course it missed. Why wouldn't it? I mean, I gotta catch it. It's shiny. Obviously, I have to catch it. Ah! Screw you, Skarmory. Jeez. Headbutt time. Of course, I also have my collection of guitar controllers back there. So I have 2 Rock Band 4 guitars, 2 Guitar Hero Live guitars, an actual bass guitar, like a real bass guitar, the PS2 Guitar Hero 1 guitar, or no, PS2 Guitar Hero 2 guitar, actually, a PS2, a 360 guitar, a 360 Guitar Hero 2 guitar, rather, a Wii Guitar Hero World Tour guitar, and a 360 Guitar Hero Warriors Rock guitar. I do not play bass. Do not. Okay, I have a bass. Do not take that to mean that I actually know how to play the thing. Do not misunderstand me. I have no idea what I'm doing with the thing. I just have one. Okay, time to name Skarmory. Winona. That's actually the name of a gym leader, isn't it? Well, it's not a decorative base. Okay, so it's not so much that I got it with the intention to learn to play it. I just never actually did. So like I know how to play like the bass line of I know how to play the bass line of Carry On Wayward Son. And I know how to play the bass line for, at least part of the bass line, because there's the bass line for Rainbow, the Radar Love. Radar Love and Carry On Wayward Son are the 2 bass lines I know. And I used to know more, but I haven't actually practiced in so long that I never properly learned how to play it. Just because it didn't really. I love listening to music, but playing it never really appealed to me. I don't know why. Screw this thing, by the way. But yeah, I don't know why, but like I love music. I love listening to music. I love talking about music. I love music in all ways except playing it. It just doesn't appeal to me, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, it's weird, right? Like I love music. I know so much about music. I'm just not interested in playing it. Yeah, I also have a really cheap guitar, like electric guitar. But one of the tuning pegs on it is broken, and I took the strings off a while back and never bothered to get new strings for it. So it's in much the same shape as my bass, except it actually is unplayable. Whereas the bass, the only reason I haven't played it is because of a lack of interest in learning how. It's like whenever I do play it, I enjoy it. I just never feel like starting unless something really makes me want to start trying. Like I'll listen to Radar Love and be like, I wanna do that, and I'll like pick up my bass and like teach myself how to play the intro riff again, and then I'll lose interest before I learn the whole song again. Like that's my experience with learning to play bass. I'll hear a song with a really cool bass line, try to learn to play it for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, somewhere around there, and then I'll just lose interest. Whatever. Kind of weird, right? I don't know. Getting real sick of these things. My entire team is going to have a lot of special defense, because these things give special defense EVs. Whatever. It didn't burn him. But I thought Fire Punk Giratina burned. I'm not interested in Rocksmith, that's the problem. Like, I'd much rather just play Guitar Hero. Like, Rocksmith does not appeal to me. I don't know. I'm just not interested in learning to play music, and I'm not entirely sure why. Because I love music, you know? Like... But yeah, what I was about to say before, I got distracted. Fox, a while back, you said you are a retro gamer, you've loved Nintendo since way, way back. I am old enough to remember when the Nintendo 64 launched. And like I'm just barely old enough to remember when Super Mario World was the most recent Mario game. So, and I've been keeping up with Nintendo consoles ever since. Like I've never gone more than a year without having the newest Nintendo console. And actually I've never gone more than a few months since the Nintendo console launched before I got it. With the exception of the Switch. I didn't get a Switch for a while because there just weren't enough of them. I couldn't find one to get for so long. The OG Nintendo, yeah. I mean, I have one, but it's 7 years older than I am, so. Well, ours might not be, but you know what I mean. The NES is 7 years older than me. Let's just put it that way. I'm also the youngest in my family, so there's that as well. What YouTubers do I watch? I mean, usual Game Grumps and Markiplier. Recently, I've been watching a lot of RT Game. He's great. ArchD and Bacon is the best YouTuber there is, I swear. Also, screw the Spinda. Why? Spinda did not learn Hypnosis in the original game. That was added in Snakewood, specifically to torment people who needed to grind at this point in the game. I swear. Anyway, yeah, I watch RT Game, like obviously like Game Grumps and Markiplier. I don't watch the big ones very much because like the people who have millions of subscribers on YouTube are usually who the is that, bro? Give me a second. So the people who have like millions of subscribers on YouTube, like Game Grumps and Markiplier, the Game Grumps and Markiplier are the least extreme examples of this among people who have more than like 4 or 5 million subscribers on YouTube, as far as I'm aware. But those guys, the guys that have that many subscribers get that many by pumping out so much content. It makes each upload feel a lot less genuine. You know, like they put out multiple videos a day, and it's like you gotta stay really on top of it to not fall behind, and I don't want that pressure. It's entertainment. I shouldn't have to focus that hard on it, you know. Maybe it's a silly thing to get upset over, but whatever. But so RT Game is an Irishman. So I don't know who I don't know who you're talking about, Aaron. So I'm just gonna go over both the ones I said. RT Game is an Irish YouTuber who he got to start with Team Fortress 2. He started with Team Fortress 2 videos and has since branched out to a bunch of different games. And his videos are always about one of two things. Taking multiplayer mods of single-player games way too far, like putting 60 people in one Don't Starve server, or trying to fill a Terraria server that allows for 255 player slots, stuff like that, and it's hilarious. Either that, or taking games that give you way too much freedom to their breaking point, like Kerbal Space Program or City Skylines, and just doing really stupid things in them. So for City Skylines, one of the things he did with City Skylines, he built up a city just enough so that he could unlock the ability to just drop disasters wherever he wanted. And then he dropped like 1,000 meteors on his city, to the point that there was like just a gigantic crater that had like walls. It looked like Darnassus. Like he called it the Tree of Life. And then he put a sewage pipe on top and turned it into a poop volcano. It took a long time to fill it up. Like, just dumb stuff like that. Of course, in order for there to be enough poop to fill the poop volcano, he had to rebuild his city in the giant mess of craters that he had created. So, so the other one, ArchD and Bacon. He makes videos based on Bethesda games like Fallout, mostly Oblivion, but he does do other Bethesda games like Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Skyrim. But his videos, yeah, RT is great. I greatly enjoy his comedic style. But ArchD and Bacon is he makes videos that showcase Bethesda logic. That is the best way I can describe his channel. It showcases Bethesda logic. That's a couple of his videos have gone viral. Like there's one video where like it's like a 6-second video of Oblivion, and he's talking to some NPC, and she's like, "I'm Rina Brilliant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone?" And then he turns around, and the guy's sitting. Whoa! Thank you for the raid, Sticky Venom. Raised with a party of 5. Thank you very much, dude. Hey, welcome guys. I'm just gonna be grinding, honestly. So I'm playing this Romhack, Pokemon Snakewood. It's Pokemon Ruby, but tries to be kind of like a horror game, kind of. It has like this fantasy horror plot, and right now I'm just grinding because one of my Pokemon is way higher level than everybody else. Don't worry about it. So yeah, and right now I'm just playing 20 questions while I'm grinding. So, you know, I'm trying to get my entire team up to level 36 before I progress any further in this game, but getting closer. Not too far behind anymore. And yes, this is just an egg. Hi there. Hi, egg. Muscle egg with egg bomb. So yeah, welcome guys. Yeah, back to what I was saying before the raid. The egg is my son. Back to what I was saying before the raid. I can't really come up with any way to properly describe Archd and Bacon's videos on YouTube. It's just the best way I can describe it is they, like what I was saying before, they just demonstrate Bethesda logic. Just the crazy, kooky, bizarre things that happen in Bethesda games, and that the NPCs treat as completely normal. Archd and Bacon here. Well, let me get the actual thing real quick. Okay, that's it. Archd and Bacon. Yeah, weird, right? But well, here, why don't I just? Here we go. I'll just give a link to his channel. Check him out. He's great. Consider this a shout out. But yeah, that's. None of his videos are longer than like a minute, minute and a half. Most of them are way shorter than even that. But they're so good. Ah, jeez. He's way funnier than I am. I gotta give a shout out to the real content creators instead of people who just sit in front of their computer playing Pokemon and talking about random stuff. You know? Say it louder for the peeps in the back. Screw this spend up. No one is funnier than Cloudy. That's a funny statement. I am not a funny person, and I'm well aware of that. Hey, you asked for it! Oh my god, wake up, Priscilla! He's gonna dizzy punch you and this is gonna be the worst thing ever. I feel like my mic volume should... I feel like I should be able to set a ceiling on my mic volume. Would you wake up, Priscilla? Oh my god, this is gonna confuse, isn't it? Oh god. Thank you! Oh my god, you did not confuse. That's good. Well, I'm glad about that. Yeah. I'm sorry, Fox. Sorry. I could do an ASMR thing, but this microphone is really bad for it. Like I can't do the whole like. Okay, guys.
Today we are going to be playing Call of Duty, but it's a Snakewood hack.
Like I'm like breathing into it, and it's not, you know, it doesn't have any guard against getting breathed into. Sorry. I don't know how good that sounded. It probably sounded really bad when I just like put the mic right on my mouth and started talking really quietly, like. It's free real estate. That joke's still relevant, right? Lip smacking. Oh, that's the worst part of ASMR. Yeesh. Not gonna be doing that. Fire pump. Alright, thanks for the raid, Sticky. For you guys that are here from Sticky's stream, this is just gonna be more of this for a while, because I'm only gonna be streaming this game for a little bit, probably just for another hour and a half, hour, maybe 2 hours at most. So, oh, before you go, let me drop my Discord link in the chat. It would have been better without the jangly Pokemon music in the background. Well, here. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I changed my mind. I like rubbed the mic up against my face and went to mute the game so that I could play it without it making any noise. And I'm like, you know what? Let's not. Let's not. But yeah, feel free to join my Discord server. Post all my stuff related to streaming on there. And chicken. It's not about being chicken. It's about knowing my limits. Inhale, boy. Oh my god, I'm not doing that. My longest yeah boy ever. Oh jeez. That's still funny, right? That joke from what was that joke from? 2009? Yeah, boy. Ah, jeez. Spotify's still on my phone. What? Turn that off. It's gonna drain my battery. Glad I turned around and saw that. I figured you were. That video though. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I'm not. I could probably do it just about as long as he does, honestly. It's all about your air control. Air control! Ayy. So this fire pump move. So the fire pump is a move that was created for this ROM hack by the ROM hack developer. It's just flamethrower with a slightly lower base power but a much higher burn chance and half the PP. So, oh, my mic is not in the right place. Okay. So basically, it's literally just flamethrower but with half the PP. Honestly. Although the high burn chance does come into play occasionally, because it seems to have like a really it's like a 50% burn chance. It's crazy. Even so, you know, make a new record. I don't know what the actual record is. Like I never actually watched the whole video all the way through. I don't know how long he does it for. Air control to Major Cloud. Sorry, that was bad too. I always gotta apologize for everything I do. I'm bad at saying things. I'm good at games, I'm not good at talking. I'm the new power. And that's a reference no one's gonna get. Jeez. Showing my YouTube age there. I will not apologize for art. Well, I guess you could say the live code is all red and sticky. Really showing my YouTube age now. Ahem. I wish these things didn't have so much special defense. Kind of a pain. I can't wait for Aurelion to evolve so that I can actually use him again, because he's so underpowered at this point, and he doesn't evolve until 36. I gotta level him up 2 more times. Crazy. Llamas with beanies. One of them has a beanie. The other one has a no wait, no, it's not a beanie. It's like a stereotypical slumber cap with like little pom pom on top. The other one has a nice little flower, short brim hat. Oh, there is a dead human in our house. Carl, you toppled the South American government, Carl. Sorry. I gotta run this thing through my filter a bit better. I'm very sorry. It's hardly even about the game right now. I'm just kind of rambling. Oh. Yeah, Llamas with Hats was great, but the cloak was always my favorite thing that Film Cow ever did. Like, the cloak is just... I liked the cloak a lot. Hello, you've reached the cloak. How does it go? How does it go? I haven't... Oh jeez, I haven't heard that in so long. Let me think. Hello, you've reached the cloak. Private investigator and lifelong fighter of the international communist conspiracy. How may I help you? And that's what you get. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. Will-O-Wisp! Burn him and hope that he dies before I do. Ah, jeez, I'm not just gonna sit here and quote the cloak at you guys for 9 minutes straight. I'm not gonna do that. I would, but I'm not gonna do that to you. I don't think he ever even made a sequel to the cloak. I think it was just a one-off thing. I'm kind of sad about that. Survival of the fittest. Of course, you're just quoting a bunch of llamas with hats at me, so I guess I could pay it back by quoting cloak at you. And that's what you get. You get my acts of capitalism right in your face. Huh. By now, as a communist, you should have either dusted or turned into a giant red squid of some sort. Oh, right, I'm out of flamethrowers. I'm not gonna call it a fire pump because that's a dumb name. Film Cow for life, yeah. I don't know about that. I haven't seen much of his newer... I haven't seen any of his newer stuff, actually. Like, the most recent thing I watched of his, was Marshmallow People 2, I think, which was great, but I haven't seen anything he's done since then. Yeah, I watched most of his older stuff, like... Cucumbers have wicked souls. Oh, jeez. Film count for 2007. Yeah, that's about accurate. I'd say about 2008, 2009. I'd say he was still making really quality stuff up until then. And I don't know what he's been doing since then, so I can't really say, but... Let's put the slapper up front, now that Priscilla is, and take the leftovers off of Priscilla, because I've hit my goal with Priscilla, yay! Now I'm gonna give leftovers to someone else, and more of the same, yay! The best thing about Film Cal videos, yeah, Film Cal for President, 2007 to 2009. Only half of the term, unfortunately. But the best part about Film Cal videos is you can quote them in context, out of context, it doesn't matter. They don't make any sense anyway. Like that line I quoted earlier, cucumbers have a wicked soul. It doesn't make any more sense in the context of the actual video. It's still, what? Cucumber souls? Alright. Blah, 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 blah. My stomach was making the rumblies that only hands can satisfy. Come on, you're gonna quote it, you better quote it right. Fight me? I ain't gonna fight you over this. I'm right, you're wrong. Shut up. Gosh. I mean, I got the reference, but I mean, if you're gonna quote it at me, square up. Alright, where are you? Might have to square up over quite some distance here. I will not apologize for art. Yeah, see, I brought it around full circle. Hey. Oh no! No! Stop that! Stop that with the hurting Miss Slappy. His hands! Why are they missing? Oh, that one was terrible. I'm so sorry. I am going to apologize for that art. That lack of art. Please stop singing at me. I like leading with Leech Seed because if I do, it doesn't matter. Okay. I like leading with Leech Seed. I like hitting him with Leech Seed first thing. I don't like missing Leech Seed right away. Don't hug me, I'm scared. I've actually never seen it. I avoided it because I didn't like the thumbnail. I was very judgmental back then, apparently. But yeah, I never actually watched that one. Ow, this much. Ah, FX4, get paralyzed. Yeah, I never watched Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and I never watched, Salad Fingers. They were on my periphery, like they were really popular back then, but I never actually watched either one. There's a bunch of stuff I never actually watched, but those were two of the most popular ones back then that I never did. I had a very... I'm guessing that's a quote. I'm guessing those are quotes from it, given the context here. Reaching! Green is not a creative color. You just reminded me. Oh god, I just got reminded by that of a gag. I don't remember what playthrough it was in, or anything about it really, from the Game Grumps, where Aaron was like, I barely even remember what it was about. I just remember him screaming raisins. So Aaron was talking about some, it was not the cranberry thing from Trauma Center or whatever, Under the Knife, whatever. Is like, he's like, what if, so Aaron was doing his usual thing, and he was like, what if you talk to him, and he was just like, I'm not going to, raisins! And he's just like crazy. Oh jeez, it's been so long, I don't remember. Was that Legend of Zelda? I don't remember, dude. C is for cranberry. No, stop with your super effective nonsense. It's in one of the caves. Alright. I mean, I'll have to watch that playthrough back again, because that playthrough was really good in general. But yeah, that sounds about right. It's a bull, man. No, sand attack. You're already leech seeder, dude. You're doomed to a slow and steady death at the hands of a mushroom. Serious question, favorite grump? Kevin. No, sorry, that probably Dan. Like, probably Dan. In seriousness, probably Dan. Like, even counting like the Grumpcade and Steam Train guys, like it's still probably Dan. Because I just like how like genuine and happy overall he is. He's just like, it's just he's just got like, it's just his jam, you know? The Dan man, yeah, Dan Avadan. Dan. Bye. I mean that's obvi, but you know. I am ambivalent towards Susie. Spoopy? Dan, can people get your music on Spoopy? Do you mean Spotify? Yeah, Spotify, yeah. I don't know how my Avi voice is. I've never... Oh, Miss Slappy has over 100 attack now. Woo, 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 woo. Anyway, my Avi voice is probably really bad. I've never actually, like, I don't know what it sounds like. Yeah, I'm mostly ambivalent towards Susie. Like, I don't hate her. Avi is passable. I'll take that. I'll take that all the way to the bank. Well, not to the bank, but you know what I mean. Welcome to the East Coast, and it's snow. I hope you made it. You're not stuck in the airport somewhere. Anyway, I forgot the rest of that one. Darn it! I need to watch back that episode of Pokemon. I used to have all of the voicemails memorized that Dan played on the show of his dad. Here I am just sitting here talking about Game Grumps. Like I don't have anything interesting to talk about the game. Miss Slappy. Hey, this guy's getting the slaps. Miss Slappy is the endlessly regenerating slapper of doom. The whapping demon. I don't... If that was from one of their Bloodborne or Dark Souls videos, I don't know about it. I didn't watch those series very much. It may startle you
unpopular opinion here, but I don't like watching the games that Aaron is really, really bad at. Like, I don't like just watching Aaron fail and get angry. I like watching them just enjoy the games and have a good time. So like when Aaron starts really sucking at the game or doing things that are obviously wrong, and just doing the thing where he just refuses to change his mind and just relentlessly beats his head against the challenge, doing the wrong thing every time, which he does a lot. He's very stubborn. Not all of them. There's some games that he's passable at, but like the Dark Souls and Bloodborne, like Dark Souls 3, he only beat because of Sneezy Anus, you know? One of the zombie games, can't remember which one, he was pretty bad at it. Yeah, like, the problem with Aaron is he doesn't, like, he'll be doing it the wrong way, and rather than think, well, if I'm failing, it's because I'm doing things the wrong way, he'll just keep going back in with the same strategy over and over again, and that's kind of frustrating for me to watch as a spectator. So, like, I've kind of tuned out those series where he does that, and he did that a lot in Dark Souls and Bloodborne. So, like, there were really great moments in both series, don't get me wrong, but I just kind of tuned those series out after a while. My favorite, sunk cost fallacy in full effect? Maybe, I don't know. But, the ones that I enjoyed the most from them are the ones where A, he actually, takes different tactics instead of just blindly rushing in with the same strategy every time. Or B, Dan is playing. Or C, they're being so gosh darn funny about it that it's entertaining to watch anyway, like Battle Kid. You know? Like, Battle Kid, he was taking, the Battle Kid episode 3, which is famous among, everybody who's watched Game Grumps has watched that, you know? And it is so good, even though he's being absolutely terrible the entire time, you know? Oh, you're talking about Aaron, not me, with the sunk cost fallacy. Like, he's put too much effort into this strategy to change the strategy. Okay. Sorry, that took me a second because I was thinking about other things. Headbutt. Mark mistakenly bought me 9 pizzas! I don't remember the rest of that one, actually. Jennifer dumped me! That was your shortest, saddest story yet! The thing that always struck me as the most interesting about that video, that specific video, the run he did the best on, he got 1 hit away from beating the boss on the run he was talking about gerrymandering politicians. Why was that the story of all things that got him to that almost got him to the finish line? I'll never know. Just like I'll never know why these things spam hypnosis at me when they're not even supposed to be able to learn. Ah! Oh, that is such genuine rage. Oh, jeez. I'm not even gonna try to quote anything from that video because I know I don't want to peak my audio by trying too hard. Did it go well? Oh, hey, Ross. No, it didn't go well. Because, unlike the Game Grumps, I don't have a fancy schmancy setup that keeps my audio levels constant. So, like, I'm gonna peak my audio if I try to do anything Aaron does. And I don't want to do that. So, I'm just gonna headbutt the Spinda over and over and over and over. Next! Sorry, that was peaking my audio. See, I quoted JonTron. Just scream. I mean, I did that before with the chefs. I don't want to do it right now, though. I don't have a reason to. You know, I gotta have a reason to. Or something. I can't just rally and like. God, please, please, 1800 experience until he is useful again. He was not very useful to begin with. He will finally become useful once he is level 36. Even then, he will not be ideal because... Scream for the peeps and backs. Ricola! Sorry, that was unrelated. Sing it for the boys, sing it for the girls. Every time that you lose it, sing it for the world. Sing it from the heart, sing it till you're nuts. Every time that you lose it. Wait, what? That's wrong. Sing it from the heart, sing it till you're nuts. Sing it for the people who will hate your guts. That's it. Yeah, sorry. You want a John return for April Fools? Yeah, I think everyone does. Honestly. One of the biggest things that people don't realize about John being on the early Game Grumps is that John legitimately felt threatened by like Aaron's freakouts and raging moments, like those little the moments when John and Aaron were together, where Aaron would like be freaking out and like shouting, and John would be like behind him going, "Oh my God, what the?" That wasn't John acting. That was him like genuinely being afraid, and that's a big part of why it wasn't like long-term viable for him to be on Game Grumps. Of course, I don't know the guy, but this is what I've heard. Yeah, like it was just an instinctive thing, you know, like because John's kind of a timid person apparently, like so like he was like legitimately freaked out and like scared when Aaron would do his freaking out and shouting. Because it's not like Aaron was actually angry at John or would actually like threaten him or anything. It's just the kind of guy Aaron is. But I mean, if it's impulse, it's impulse. You don't decide your subconscious reactions, you know? Got the headbutt, bro. But using super effective attacks, you jerk! No! Don't poison Miss Slappy! She'll slap your shit! So many end of turn effects, oh my god. Time for a rock smash! Ah, I'm sorry about the flashing lights. Ah. Yeah, my stream health, I'm kind of amazed by how steady my stream health has been this entire stream. It might be partially, I think it's largely because there's not nearly so much movement in this game, so it makes it way easier for the bitrate. Yeah, seizure warning. But I think it's largely just because the bitrate is so much nicer for games that don't have all that much movement. So like when I'm playing, you know, Immortal Redneck or Clone Hero, those games both have tons of fast-moving colors and all sorts of crazy stuff going on, and the bitrate suffered. Oh my god, you're gonna poison me on the first time! I hate you. gonna use my speed up button for a split second there because there's so many end of turn effects. With the leftovers and the poison and then the leech seed and he had effects on him. Oh, but jeez. Favorite soda? Dr. Pepper. Or no, actually L8. L8. Whatever. L8. It's a local thing though, so like I don't expect many people to know what it is. L8 is like ginger ale, but it's got more kick to it. It tastes. It's like ginger ale if ginger ale were stronger, I guess. It's got citrus in it a little bit. It's got some other stuff in it. I like to say it's the hardest drink short of alcohol. Which isn't really true, but yeah, like among sodas people would really know Dr. Pepper. Among actual, like my actual favorite is L8, but I mean L8 is something that is only in this area, so L8 1. Ow! Sorry. You know, sometimes I think Dr. Pepper is gross. Look. I don't tell you your favorite things are bad. Yeah, it's you can order it and get it delivered to you outside of Kentucky, but it's way more expensive that way, because obviously like shipping and whatever. But yeah, like it's I actually live in the same town as the main bottling plant of L8 in Winchester. But and I've lived here my whole life. So like it's funny because the main plant of it is here. All the restaurants carry it because like there's no shipping costs because it's bottled here. So like all the restaurants and everything carry it, and it's kind of just a way of life around here. Dr. Pepper is gross. Fight me. Look, as long as I don't know what gross means, but if it means delicious, then I agree. Gross. Although, Fox, I think I remember you saying before that you're not in the States. So yeah, it would be really hard to get Dr. Pepper, or to get L8 in that case. Gross is very gross. Are you just talking like that so that I'll, like, read it out and make a fool out of myself? Because in which case, you know, job well done, I guess. Oh, you're in the States? I was thinking of someone else. I think I was thinking of Tigger, because I know Tigger is in the UK, I think. I think, whatever. Oh, there is bike music. Okay. It just takes a while to start up for some reason. My stream health has been dying ever since I started talking about L8. It's just been dying a slow death. But yeah, actually L8, if I remember correctly, L8 struck a deal with Cracker Barrel, and you can buy bottled L8 at Cracker Barrels nationwide. Apparently, like I don't go to Cracker Barrel very much. It doesn't really appeal to me, but I heard about that. Like it's like you can get bottled L8 at Cracker Barrels anywhere in the States now. I think. Don't quote me on that. So like you could try it that way by going to a Cracker Barrel, but Would these things stop putting me to sleep? One of them hippie states that legalizes the weeds. It narrows it down a lot. Guess he's coming to Cracker Barrel. Again, don't quote me on that. I might be wrong, but I believe that Cracker Barrel carries bottles of ale 8. Like, they don't. I'm pretty sure that they don't sell it as like in the dining room. You have to buy it in like the front store at the Cracker Barrel. If I'm remembering correctly, I haven't been to a Cracker Barrel in like 6 years. I couldn't tell you, but I'm too busy streaming to fact check. But you know, because I know that Ale 8 a while back became a subsidiary of Coke, like Coca-Cola. And I think that one of the efforts that was made to market it to a wider audience was by putting it in Cracker Barrels across the nation. But again, I might just be spouting off rumors that I heard a while back that don't have any basis in fact. So that's possible. Get that Rocky Mountain High. Check yourself. I can't! I'm streaming! I'm busy! If I tab out of this, it'll freeze the game and mute it. So, I'm just... don't quote me. That's all I'm gonna say, alright? Ow, Psybeam, stop it! I'd rather it be Psybeam than Hypnosis, I guess. Because I have healable... You know what's... The worst thing about using Breloom in a normal playthrough? You have to get it... You have to get Shroomish up into the 50s. Oh my god, I hate you! Ah! As I was saying, you have to get Shroomish into the 50s before he learns Spore, and if you evolve him into Breloom before he learns Spore... Whoops, what the hell just happened? Anyway, if you get him into the 50s, if you evolve him when you should, most of the time, because Shroomish sucks and Breloom doesn't, then he won't know Spore. And you gotta get him all the way up to level 54, I think, to learn Spore without evolving him, which is dumb. Don't you put words in my mouth! Don't you put words in my mouth that I didn't say! No! Quit with the Psybeam! Ow. I mean, I gotta go to the Poké Center anyway. I'm not gonna enter a fight asleep, because then I'm just gonna get spammed out. As 2016 Cracker Barrel nationwide carries LA. Nice. Cool, thank you. I knew I wasn't crazy. I just didn't want to say it that... I didn't want to say it that blatantly in case I was, you know? Because, like, crazy people never know they're crazy, you know? So, like, if I said I knew I was crazy, then that would just confirm that I was in fact actually crazy if it turned out that what I was saying was not backed up by facts, you know? But now that what I've been saying has been backed up by facts, I can confidently say that I knew I wasn't crazy the whole time. That's how logic works. What am I saying? Leech Seed. Crazy and correct are not mutually exclusive conditions. You're right, but if I was saying crazy talk, and I turned out to also be incorrect, then that would just be embarrassing, you know? No, stop it! Ah! Why do they have this move? They don't learn this move in... Spinda doesn't learn Hypnosis in the original game. Why did they give it Hypnosis in Snakewood? And Psybeam. They didn't learn that in the original game either. The two most annoying moves that this Pokemon has are the ones that it didn't actually have in the original game. Oh, I guess it would have had Teeter Dance if... Yeah, okay, I'm fine with this, I guess. Teeter Dance is way worse than Psybeam overall. No, Leech Seed's gonna kill him. And I gotta go back to the Poké Center again, because he put me to sleep. Whoop! Uh-oh. Hold on a sec. Oh god. Losing my headset. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh jeez. Come on. Jeez. And we're back. Sorry about that. Oh. I ran my need a better chair. I'm on a swivel chair and I ran my chair over the cord of my headset. Just pulled it off my head. My hair's all messed up. Oh, jeez. Life is just the worst, man. Favorite holiday? Mother's Day. Mother's Day is the only holiday I really care about. Don't care about Halloween, don't care about Christmas. Don't care about Easter, don't care about April Fools, don't care about any of those. Mother's Day is the only holiday I really give anything. It's the only one. Mother's Day and Father's Day, both of them, but they're the only holidays I really care about at all. Is it? It seems like common sense to me. I mean, I took a week off streaming because my mom was in the hospital, so, you know. And she still is in the hospital, actually, fortunately. But she's, you know, stable and not in any danger, so it's not nearly so worrying anymore. They're just running a few extra tests before they release her at this point. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's happening! It's happening! It's happening! It's happening! It's happening! Sorry, that was unrelated. It's happening! It's happening! Ralliant finally freaking evolved. And he's trying to learn to Hyper Beam. No! I don't want that. Why would I want Hyper Beam? Yeesh. Yeah! It's happening! His stats aren't garbage anymore! Yay! He has good of both defenses and way more speed than I was expecting. Wow. Thank you for the bits, Fox. Actually, no. Ryuko is more important to level up first than Sheldon. Ryuko's pulling it. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, like he's a doll made out of clay. Why is he so quick? Too fast, too quick. I mean, he's not really a fast boy. He's one of my slowest Pokemon, but actually, I take that back. He's my third fastest. What? He's tied, almost tied with Ninetales for my third fastest Pokemon. It's weird. Because Breloom's so slow and Aurelian's so fast. Whatever. Ah, seizure warning! Sorry. Wow, my stream health went to shit when he evolved. That was crazy. Like, my stream health had a giant dip just then. Double orders! Alright, that's worth a save. 22 hours of playtime. To be fair, I've been using the speed up button. But also to be fair, I lost 2 hours worth of progress a while back when my game heart soft locked. So, whatever. He finally friggin' evolved. Took long enough. Ugh, still not gonna use him. This place is Skarmories and he can't do anything to Skarmory. Although I'm not finding any Skarmories, other than the shiny. Like, I caught a shiny Skarmory and I haven't seen any since. I mean, there's worse problems to have than finding a shiny Skarmory. No, screw you! It missed. Good. Which Sonic theme? Here we go.
Wow, that is almost inaudible. Awesome. That was the whole point. Alright, I don't want to get my stream muted. I don't know if that's going to give me copyright issues or not. I think the joke's over with by now anyway. That's not the Sonic theme most people think of. It's the one I thought of for some reason, though. That was the best thing I've ever heard. It's called Seven Rings in Hand, by the way. It's the theme of Sonic and the Secret Rings. Which is one of the worst Sonic games. From what I've heard, at least. I've never actually played it myself. There's a lot of Sonic games I haven't played before. Ow! Ow! You critted me and got poisoned for it. How dare you? Oh my god, now there's gonna be even more end of turn effects. Ah! Jeez. Oh my god, it must suck to suck. It's kind of makes me wish I had poison powder. Sonic Unleashed? Hey, I liked Sonic Unleashed. At least a little bit of it when I was a kid, because I was stupid. Sonic Unleashed is not a good game. It's not a bad game, per se. It's just way too drawn out. Oh, hi, Skarmory. Jinkus! Literally the only way Miss Slappy can reliably damage you. Sonic Unleashed was a very pretty game, but it was not a very good game. Well, okay. Sonic Unleashed has the same problem. Oh no, he has an. Oh god, get Slappy out of it. Slappy's dead. Slappy is dead as shit from that. I did not expect Air Cutter. I did not expect a flying type move. Okay, Ryuko, get in there. Leech Seed will keep you up.
While you fail to really damage him because you suck against steel types. Ow! I do like 2 damage! Yeah! Yeah! Leech Seed does more damage. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, what am I willing to put up with today? Not fucking this! Wow, I moved the mic away from my mouth and still almost peaked the audio with that. Oh, jeez. You gotta take a stand, man! You gotta step back and ask yourself, what am I willing to put up with today? Aaron! I love you! Peak the audio. I'm not even, like, that didn't even feel that loud to me. Like, the Aaron thing, like, me doing the Aaron! Like, I think that's what peaked the audio. I'm not sure. I see on my feed that I peaked the audio at some point. I just don't know when it was because I don't have a waveform showing. I need to get an actual, like, professional microphone rather than just using this headset. Cause, like, oh jeez, you gotta draw the line in the sand somewhere, man. I'm just trying to be courteous, you know. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to blow people's ears out. Cause, like, I can get really loud. Like, I have strong lungs. All right, like. And I'm still not super familiar with this headset. I haven't been listening back to my own streams very much. So, bet. What are you betting on? Oh, jeez. I don't know why you're saying bet. I don't know. Hey, got the flinch. You're just saying bet over and over again. I don't know why. You're just saying bet. Why? What? I don't get this. Peak the audio? Bet? All right. I mean, you're not the only one. I don't. All right. Audio warning. I guess. Let's see. What should I do? What should I do? How about my Elmo voice? Hold on. Let's see here. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, you think I'm kidding with this Elmo voice, by the way. I'm not. All right. Here we go. Okay, here we go,
Elmo was backstage, and he heard you say a bad word! There's a paradise!
Sorry, that was, not my best work. The Elmo voice. Sorry.
Elmo heard you say a bad word!
Cranked it up to 11. Thanks for the bits, Fox. I could also do lemon grab, but I know I would mess up the voice cracking. Like, hold on. I have to do like the. This castle is. Hold on, I'm gonna do a bit of practicing real quick with my mic turned off. Hold on. I don't want to embarrass myself here. Okay, yeah, this is absolutely going to peak the microphone. So, audio warning again. And that's okay. Here we go. This castle is in unacceptable condition. That was probably awful. Like, I saw that audio peaking horribly that entire time. I think I'm done with that kind of stuff. I don't want to blow people's speakers out. Because I could do it. But I know I messed up the voice cracking. I didn't quite go as high as I wanted to on that, but I knew I would. I haven't you know, talking about these voices, I have long thought that I would like to try to be a voice actor. But oh god, what now? What now? What is it now, Aaron? Still bet? You just want me to scream into the microphone at this point? Like, what? What do you want? There's gonna be people in the stream that aren't in chat that are just like freaking out. blow out your speakers. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. I don't want to blow out your speakers. Oh jeez, Mrs. Leaf Seed. I'll tell you what. I don't want to blow out your speakers. Sorry, that one was bad. I need to. I haven't done voices in so long. Like I'm really out of practice with voices. Like I used to have like a really good Hank Hill voice. Oh, jeez. Like the Lemon Grab and Elmo voices. I don't get to practice the Elmo or Lemon Grab voices very much. Speak now or forever blow your speakers. Anyone here? The funny thing is, that peaked my audio. Also, it is worth keeping in mind that I currently have my microphone set to -8 decibels. Keep that in mind. Please keep that in mind, that I have my microphone set to -8, the exact number, -8.2 decibels. So if I really wanted to blow your speakers, I could raise that shit up and just like yell in the microphone, but I don't want to do that. Cause I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I try to be considerate.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, man. Oh, jeez, dude. Oh, fuck, man.
Raise the decimals. I will not. I am a boy. Boys be men. I am very happy. Boys. Oh wait, no, it's boys be happy. Also, he put Miss Slappy to sleep again. God damn it. If you guys haven't seen that video, you should really check it out. It's just called like Manly English, and it's like some Japanese guy who doesn't know English. Like he knows like 3 lines of English. It's a parody of like Japanese guys that like it's an anime. Also going back to King of the Hill. What? Sky Uppercut. Hey Tigger, how you doing? Oh no! Oh no! I want that move, but I can't get rid of Rock Smash for it because it's an HM move. And I don't. Oh my God! There's not a move reminder in this game. As far as I know, there's not a move reminder. Ah, jeez.
Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be streaming for a little while longer because I'm.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, dude.
I don't want to get rid of Headbutt because of the flinch chance.
Oh, shit, dude. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, shit, dude.
I can't do Bill. Like, that's an Ego Raptor voice. I'm not good enough to do Ego Raptor voices.
Oh, shit, dude.
I don't want to get rid of Headbutt for the flinch chance, but I can't get rid of Rock Smash. You missed me, you missed Aaron daring me to peak my audio, and a lot of grinding. That's about it. Like, Sky Uppercut will be so much stronger. I need the power. I'm sorry, Miss Slappy, you're not gonna be flinching anyone anymore. Rip in peace, para-flinching, but I'd rather have the power. Alright, back to the Pokemon Center again. I've literally, okay, I have spent, so Tigger, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I have not gone, like, I can't go further west than this town. Like, my guy's like, nah, never mind. So, my character will not go further west than that. And I have not gone further east than this patch of grass. In these 2 hours. Like, I've spent the entire 2 hours just in this one tiny little area grinding my Pokemon up because everyone but Alfie had gotten really far behind. Because I'd been using only Alfie to do all the story content, and I've been pushing through so much story content that, yeah. So, let's do a progress report. When I started, Iralian was 31, Priscilla was 33, and Miss Slappy was 34. So that's what I've done in the last 2 hours. I've also done a lot of stupid voices, and Ryuko was 33 as well, so Ryuko's got a level as well. So I've done a lot of stupid voices and made a lot of stupid progress in this stupid game. Okay, I'm done with that. I'm done with that gag. Alright, so Sheldon now. Sheldon has a lot of health, so he'll get a lot of recovery from the leftovers, and he also has... Iralian evolved! Yes, I forgot to mention that. Iralian finally evolved. Finally. And his stats are serviceable now! Yay! 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 I wonder. Hold on. Let me try this. Hello? Hello? Yes, okay. Well, that's pretty neat, Tigger. Alright, so I can lower my mic volume a little bit further, and then I can, so I've lowered my mic volume by 12 decibels now instead of by 8, and now it doesn't peak into the red no matter what. Like, if I peak the audio as far as my mic is concerned, it does not reach into the red zone, which is like the danger, like you're gonna hurt people's ears kind of zone. So now I can be a lot more lenient, like, it's not gonna pick up what I'm saying if I'm quiet, but I don't need, yell, you want me to yell? Ah! So yeah, that's the absolute maximum, like, that peaked my actual microphone completely. So, that's the loudest my voice is gonna be now. Why didn't I think to do that earlier? I just noticed with all the stuff that Aaron was telling me to do that my volume was peaking at a certain level, and it was not going above that. No loss of quality, you can hear. That's good. So, yeah, that makes things a lot easier actually. Okay, time for muscle egg, muscle egg, muscle egg, muscle egg. Yeah, that's a load off my mind, honestly. Like lowering the volume that much. Like, lowering the decibels that my mic can reach, because then I can be a lot more lenient with the way I'm, like, I can be a lot more, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It lets me say what I want instead of, like, constantly worrying about, well, am I gonna peak audio? Am I gonna hurt people's ears? You know, like, I worry about that. What a strong egg! Egg muscles! Sheldon, the strongest of the eggs. I can lemon grab to my heart's content. There's castle! I don't actually know any other lemon grab lines. I only know the one. I don't actually watch Adventure Time, sorry. I just know the memes of like lemon grab yelling about the castle being in an unacceptable condition! And again, I messed up the voice cracking and didn't go as high as I could have. Whatever. Unacceptable! There we go. That was acceptable. Muscle egg, muscle egg, muscle egg. Ow, that dizzy punch hurt. I better get more muscles, muscles. This is the content I subbed for. That's a bit odd since I've only been doing this today, and you subbed quite a while back. Actually, you got your sub gifted to you, Aaron. You're not. Fox gifted you a sub. You're not fooling me. It was unacceptable! Unacceptable! Still not as high as Justin Roiland, but you know, Justin Roiland is professional and I'm not, so what can you expect, right? Okay, eat yourself. And restore health. Yes, eat yourself, Sheldon. Sorry, I apologize. I don't know what came over me. He gets 7 health back every turn from leftovers. That's ridiculous. At level 30. If I call you out again, you're gonna unsub. Bet. You do what you must. Alright. I think I've muscled up enough. It's time to egg bomb. It missed. Of course it did. Why didn't? Why wouldn't it miss? Yeesh. Oh yeah, I was doing an Elmo voice earlier. Tigger. Where? Oh my. Concerned that you have a gambling problem. Yeah, maybe. Bet! Bet! Egg bomb!
Elmo says bet!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so glad that I don't have to worry about blowing people's ears out anymore. Why didn't I lower it sooner?
Elmo loves you too, Tigger! Elmo! Elmo! He has a good time! Grand Pokemon!
Kinda went off the rails there a little bit at the end, sorry. I don't know why I'm able to do that so well. Like, my normal speaking pitch is so low, and then I can just like falsetto like
Elmo, sing hi!
Like, what the hell? Why? Why does my voice do that? I don't understand. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just weird to me. Yeah, screw your hypnosis. Oh, muscle, muscle. No, screw your hypnosis. I got muscles. All right, he's gonna confuse me if I keep just buffing up. Actually convinced I have Elmo in my house with me? No, that's not. I'm just like that's me, the Elmo voice.
Elmo's watching this egg throw himself!
Oh my, voice crack there. That's the problem. Like, I have to, whenever I'm doing the Elmo voice, I have to decide what I'm gonna say in advance. I can't just like do it off the cuff. Because if I do it off the cuff, I just completely lose it. Like, my voice cracks really badly. I had to plan it out ahead of time. I mean, yeah, I appreciate it. Like, that's very flattering. No! I have not yet muscled up. You can't put my muscle egg to sleep, barring the fact that you just did. Ah, jeez. At least Sheldon gets tons of leftovers recovery, because he has a massive health pool for some reason. Oh, jeez. But yeah, back to what I was saying before. I've actually thought, yeah, eggs don't sleep. This game's pulling my leg. Anyway, I've actually thought a lot before about trying to make it as like trying to become a voice actor, you know. But I never really took the plunge, you know. Like, I never really dedicated myself to it. That's the case with me in a lot of things, honestly. Ellen says bet. Oh god. Oh no. I kind of want to mute my desktop audio on OBS and listen to that to see how bad it was. My voice cracked when I said that too. Like I remember that I was like, like it was. Oh, I'm awake. I didn't even realize. I wasn't even looking at what I was doing. I was just like hitting A whole bunch. Well, L, but hitting the A button. Oh my God! As soon as I realized I was awake, you put me back to sleep. That's not fair. Oh, jeez. Aaron, come on, Aaron. No, don't side beam me. I haven't been buffing that defense. Oh, he woke up after one turn. That's unusual. Hey, and it missed. And he's probably gonna put me back to sleep again. Fucking Spinda. My God. Oh, he's 5 beaming me again. Good. Well, not great, but you know. Hecking bet. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh, jeez. I'm giving myself a headache doing this. Whoa. Gosh. Ugh. Jeez. This has been an interesting stream. I don't really know what to feel about it, you know? I don't know, man. Like, it's kind of weird. Now, very eventful. Which is funny considering I haven't left I've been on one screen of the game the entire time. But you know how things are. Kaboshki! I've had so much fun. I'm glad, Fox. I'm really glad. My vocal cords haven't. I might not be able to stream tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not really feeling it yet, but we'll see. I'm not going to lose my voice from this. I've done a lot worse to my vocal cords than what I've done tonight before, and still I've not lost my voice. So, like, that's not an issue. I just, you know. Speaking of abusing... Oh, God, that hurt. That did a lot of damage. Let the guitar do the talking. So speaking of voices that shred my vocal cords, I'm gonna give my Reinhardt a go here in a minute. Like I'm gonna turn my mic off and do some practicing of it because I haven't tried the voice in a while. All right. Okay. All right. This is probably terrible. I've never actually, I don't know what this voice sounds like to other people. Alright. This might sound like Reinhardt, or it might just sound like, guy yelling. I don't know yet. Here we go. Ha ha! I live for this! Oh, you kids these days with your techno music. You should listen to the classics, like Hasselhoff. Oh, that's so much fun though. I don't know if the voice is good or not. It's just really fun to do. Oh, I'm not as young as I used to be. Oh, I'm going to feel that in the morning. Ah, jeez. I can't see that, Aaron. this browser does not have emoji support. Who is it? Reinhardt from Overwatch? Catch freeze! She gave you lots of claps. Okay. Okay. All I got was a bunch of boxes. Precision German engineering. Okay, I'll accept that then. No, don't be doing that. Don't be putting me to sleep. I don't want that. Oh, wow. Oh, I wasn't feeling it from those other voices, but I am actually really feeling it from that Reinhardt voice, and it didn't even do it for that long. I guess I don't... Like, the Reinhardt voice doesn't usually... I don't usually feel it that badly. I guess I'd already, like, done something to my vocal cords from the other voices I'd been doing. Handsome Jack voice? I didn't pay enough attention to Handsome Jack's voice when I was playing through the game. To really like try to imitate it. I could try, but it's probably gonna be pretty bad. Like Handsome Jack's voice isn't that different from mine, though. So like, hey everybody, Jack here. No, that's terrible. I can't. Handsome Jack's voice is too similar to my own. I can't. It's hard for me to differentiate mentally. You tell me why you look like you headbutted a belt sander, and I'll let all you go right now. God! Yeah. Oh my god. Oof. Yeah. I feel like I got the kind of the cadence of it right, but it's not going to sound like him. Oh my god, Sheldon, don't kill yourself. Your life is worth more than this. Okay. The second one was quality though? Alright, I'll take that. The belt sander line. It's going to depend on the line, like it's going to soft boiled again just for because I'm going to die otherwise, I bet. Oh my god. Ah, my day been pretty good. Just bought a pony made out of diamonds, so you know. Decent Joe from Family Guy. I have never watched an episode of Family Guy. Never in my life. All I know about Joe is that he's like isn't he like the cop in the wheelchair who has like a really deep voice, like creator. I know the Game Grumps make a joke about like him just saying like creator, but I don't creator. Creator. I don't know. Like all I know about him is that Game Grumps gag. Like I don't actually know the character at all. I've never watched Family Guy. It has never appealed to me at all. You got it. Creator. Like I'd have to actually watch the show in order to do that, in order to do his voice, and I'm not willing to subject myself to that. Sorry to anyone who likes Family Guy, I don't, alright? I mean, alright. Family Guy has the same problems that all, like, over-syndicated TV shows do. The problem with Family Guy in particular is that it fell into those pitfalls almost immediately. Whereas, like, The Simpsons, the first few seasons of The Simpsons were amazing. Like, and not just the first few seasons, like, The Simpsons was amazing for a long time. And then over time, its quality diminished as people didn't care as much about the show and were just producing it because it was popular. Family Guy hit that people don't care anymore and are just producing it for the money almost immediately. You know, like the first few episodes of Family Guy are genuinely hilarious, and you know, I've seen a couple of them and they're all right. Like I've seen clips and stuff, but that's the appeal. That's my opinion on Family Guy. Is it fell into that corporate, overproduced, not funny anymore TV show that's just being produced because it's popular and for no other reason, almost immediately. Like, I don't know. I might be completely off base on that. That's just the feel that I get from it, you know? Again, unpopular opinion. I know a lot of people love Family Guy for whatever reason, but that's how I feel on the matter. I know my brother loves it for some reason. He loves quoting that show at me. Yeah, that's also true, but like a lot of times, like, it's also I have just enough of an understanding of how animation works to realize how extremely lazy the animation in Family Guy is, and that makes it that much harder to enjoy it. You know? It's another thing that is a point against it in my eyes. You know? Like, I'm not an animator. I don't know a lot about animation. I know just enough animation. I know just enough about animation to know that Family Guy animation is really lazy. And that makes it like, you can tell that there's no passion put into the animation. It's no Rocko's Modern Life. I'll say that much. Or Ed, Edd n Eddy. You know? Or Samurai Jack, if you want to take a different route. Like, Samurai Jack didn't have the extreme over-the-top cartoonish nature of Ed, Edd n Eddy or Rocko, but its animation was so fluid and solid, and it was so good. And then you take a show like Family Guy, and I don't know. I barely even watch TV, so I'm not really well informed, you know. Yeah, those are the cartoons I grew up on. Like Ed, Edd n Eddy and Samurai Jack and all that stuff. And I miss that kind of hand animated stuff, you know? It's never gonna come back. Like, you have stuff like Cuphead that is the exception to the rule now, you know? Like, the fact that it's hand animated, like, the fact that Cuphead, Ren and Stimpy, I never watched Ren and Stimpy as much as other cartoons from that era, because my mom really hated it. Because, you know, it was over the top grotesque in a way that a lot of, well, not over the top, but it was more grotesque than a lot of other shows around that era and my mom really hated it for that. She wanted us to watch the other shows. She also hated Real Monsters for the same reason, and that just made me want to watch that show. Because it always came on after Rugrats, and I wanted to watch it, and my mom always changed the channel. No, it came on after Hey Arnold. It came on after Hey Arnold, not Real Monsters. Yeah, Rugrats. Also, you say classic Nickelodeon, but Ed, Edd n Eddy and Samurai Jack were both Cartoon Network. Excuse you. Wow, look at this guy. Hey Arnold! Yeah, I liked Hey Arnold. Look at this guy. Look at his spots. All the spots on these guys are random. This guy has spots right on his eyes. It's kind of neat. You just corrected yourself. You apologize profusely. Okay, that's acceptable. The thing about Arnold, like, I didn't catch it as a kid, but like watching the show back and seeing like Helga's obsessive stalkerishness kind of creepy now. Like, it doesn't. There's a lot of like, it was very common, and still is really, for cartoons to slip in like adult messages and stuff like that, so that it wasn't just fun for the kids. Like the parents could watch it and enjoy that stuff too. But like the creepy stalkerish stuff that Helga did is just it makes it hard. It makes it a lot harder to enjoy Hey Arnold than I did as a kid. Yeah, I know Rocco did as well, but like the thing with the Rocco stuff is Rocco wasn't building a shrine out of the discarded gum of people. Like that's what Helga was doing. She was taking gum that Arnold had chewed and using it to build a shrine in his image. Like, that's creepy, all right? And I wish I was making that up, but she actually did that in the show. Like, what the fuck? I didn't even look at the PP. That's what I did that for. Okay, I'm gonna PP. Wow, I just went to the center one more time. Yeah, Rocco had some very off-color humor as well. And again, my parents, my mom also didn't like Rocco very much because of that very off-color humor and like the really exaggerated style, like she didn't like Rocco very much. And yeah, I don't know about that, Fox. Like, unrequited love is one thing. Building a shrine to the guy is verging into tsundere territory. Even though that term had, I don't know, had tsundere been coined by that time? I don't know. I know that so the tsundere trope was popularized by Yukiko, not Yukiko, Yu something or other. I can't remember her name. Why did I use soft boiled? Whatever. Oh, wow, I actually woke up that turn. Cool. Why can't I remember? Yukako Yugiri or something like that from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in the 90s. So that was after Hey Arnold, like in the late 90s. Yeah, and that popularized the idea. So, wait, that's tsundere, not no, wait, that is yandere. That is yandere. Sorry, I took Japanese in college. I'm still getting. I took Japanese in college and then proceeded to forget 90% of it. Is it bad that the main reason I still want to learn Japanese is so that I can play Phantasy Star Online 2? Because, wow, that game is amazing! Phantasy Star Online 2 is one of the best games I've ever played in my friggin' life, and it never got translated into English, and I'm still upset about it even though it's been 6 years! Ah! Sorry. I had a moment there. What am I sitting at here? Oh my god. I'm just so mad! I'm just so mad! I want to play Phantasy Star Online 2, but it's only in Japanese, and I don't know Japanese! Oh, jeez. I mean, there's an easy solution to that, is to learn Japanese. Like, put the time in, put the effort in, work at it, like, but... I'm gonna learn Japanese. Like, I'm taking it again. I'm actually going to retake Japanese in the spring semester. And then I'm going to try to take that momentum and roll it into, because I have Phantasy Star Online 2 on the Switch. Like, I have it on the Switch. Like, I can play, like, if I knew Japanese, I could be playing Phantasy Star Online 2 right now. Like, I have it on my Switch, downloaded, installed, ready to go. I could play it if I knew Japanese, and I don't. Ah, jeez. Ow. So, I know vague scraps of Japanese, like very small amounts. I am yes, I am a fan of manga and anime. I don't really seek it out like I used to.
I've been keeping up with a few series, but I've not been really like following a lot of it anymore. Oh jeez, I got another fight. We're just gonna run from this one too. Cause like if he's gonna sand attack me, it's not worth sticking around. He doesn't give him much experience, and he's just gonna poison and kill me. Oh geez, seizure warning, seizure warning. Ah, poisoned. Yeah. My favorite anime of all time is Hunter x Hunter. Like, hands down, it's the best I've ever. It's so good. But I also like a bunch of others. Like I've been following Overlord because like they've actually been considering Team Light or Team L. L obviously. Like obviously Team L. But I never actually finished Death Note because once L died, I lost interest. Like Nier is cool, L is cool. They're not as cool as L. So I just kind of lost interest and never finished the series. But I know how it ends, and that's about it. Past the point of like I watched like 5 episodes after L died and realized that it just wasn't interesting to me afterward. But I'm following Overlord right now because they actually continued production on it. Yay, Team L! Woo! 5 bits. Thank you, Fox. All right. Jeez, I really shredded my vocal cords earlier. Reinhardt! Anyway, that's not gonna help any. What was I saying? Anime. I follow Dragon Ball because who doesn't follow Dragon Ball? I never watched like Dragon Ball. Okay, so of the major anime that really got a lot of publicity, which I consider to be Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, and One Piece, Dragon Ball is the only one I've watched. I know a lot of stuff about Bleach because my brother watched it a lot, and I know a little stuff about One Piece because my brother watched it a little, and I know a little bit about Naruto because my brother watched it. But Dragon Ball was the only one of the 4 that I myself was actually interested in watching. The others just kind of lost me very quickly. Let's see, what else? My Hero Academia, obviously. I've been keeping up with the manga of My Hero Academia. I'm really excited about what's happening this week. I need to sleep, but I also need to... Inuyasha was another one that I was never really into. I like the concept. I like the concept of Inuyasha, but like the execution of it didn't really appeal to me all that much. It's like Scott Ramsamere had a good point. He says Inuyasha is freaking Dragon Ball Z for girls, and I never really found any reason to disagree with that. Scott Ramsamere, if you're not aware, is the guy who drew VG Cats, which VG Cats, ha 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 ha. Oh, remember VG Cats? Jeez. This guy's spamming sand attack at me. I just realized I'm not gonna waste my egg bombs on him because I only have 10 and they're inaccurate. So I'm out. See you later. Let's see. Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball, Overlord, My Hero Academia. What else have I watched? Like a certain a certain magical index. I like that one a lot. I need to go back and finish a certain magical index actually, because like I liked it a lot. That one was really good, but I never finished it. I think I got to episode 19 and then got distracted by Hunter x Hunter and never went back to finish it. One Punch, yes, I did watch One Punch Man, and I read the manga and the webcomic as well of One Punch. But I haven't checked on the manga of One Punch for a while. I do know that the manga. Oh my God, really? At least I got my bulk ups up. I know that the manga is taking a very different route. Like the manga is changing a lot of things from the webcomic. I know One Punch Season 2 is starting soon. Or it might have already started, I don't even remember. I need to check that actually, because I would like to. I want to see how the anime is going to handle certain things. Like, I also need to go back and watch My Hero Academia season 3, because I never because like I've already read the manga, so why do I need to watch it? And then I'm sitting here thinking, well, that All Might fight, I kind of want to see that animated. That would be really cool. So, oh my God, no, stop missing. I also want to see the fight with muscles. That seems like it would be really cool to see animated. Oh my God! Screw these things! Ah! When these fights don't go well, they really don't go well! Ah! I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. I'm back. I'm fine. Okay, I'm good. I kind of tapped my microphone a little bit there, but don't worry about it, alright? Don't worry about it. Hurt yourself in your confusion some more. I don't even care. I'm going crazy. Season 2 in April. Oh, so it's next year. Okay. I just knew it was like planned and about to start. I wonder why there was such a long gap between One Punch Man Season 1 and Season 2. I guess they were like, trying to make sure they had everything planned out properly. Like, I also know that, like, Overlord had a massive gap between Season 1 and Season 2. Like, years. And then Season 2 and Season 3, there was only a few months between them. I woke up and snapped out of confusion on the same turn. Screw you, Spinda! Sorry. I had a moment there. I turned into Gruntilda for a second. No! Don't you dare! Thank you! I'm gonna end at 9, by the way. I don't want to stream for too long. I already wore out my throat, and I don't want to do this for too much longer because of that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ugh. Nice for Sheldon. What? What the? What? 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 Why? How? What? What? It's an egg! It's an egg! Why is it learning Groudon's signature move? What? Why? How? Who did this? I mean, I'm gonna learn it, obviously. What the? Why? Like, his other moves made at least a little bit of sense. Not like this, they don't! I mean...
Gonna be here a while.
Why did he learn Eruption? What? Why? What? I don't understand. Why did he learn Eruption? What the fuck? It is time to pass judgment upon the Spinda. Eggy judgment. Oh, he hits faster, though. Eruption! Oh. Alright, shut up, Pox. Alright, so, like, yeah, he knows Eruption, but he's slow, and you have to be 100% health for Eruption to do its full damage, and also Egg Bomb is a thing right now, so whatever. Alright. Still, like, why? Why did he learn a legendary exclusive friggin' move? Why? Oh, what's your profanity? Right, I'm sorry. I don't get it though. Like, what? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Look how beautiful my egg is. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think that's a good place to call it. Actually, like, I don't wanna go all the way up to 9. Like, I was only planning on streaming for 2 hours, so let's go ahead and call it here. I'm gonna heal up and save, and then we're gonna raid somebody. Sorry. No, shut up. Alright. Let's see, who can we raid? Let's give Hans the raid again. Here we go. I know I haven't been streaming Clone Hero very much, so let's raid someone who is. See you guys on the flip side. I'm glad to be back. My vocal cords might not be though, but hey, it is what it is. I'll see you guys around. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow or not, but we'll see.